Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni. Great Malabite.
Good morning, Ruben. You're having fun there. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, Victoria Tundu. MQ Abiola. Now let's start the review with this day. Nigeria's newspaper of record. I won't join you in having that fun. Now the lead story. 2023, Ayu must go. Southwest PDP tells Atiku. Resolves to back party's presidential standard bearer. Ex-VP says request achievable, but must follow due process. PDP candidate has capacity to unite Nigeria. Makinde declares. Ikpeazu, PDP needs genuine reconciliation to be victorious. Yes, Atiku Abubakar, the standard bearer of the PDP, was in Ibadan, your state capital, yesterday to meet with Southwest leaders of the PDP. Of course, the leader of the party in the Southwest is young man Sheyi Makinde, who is doing great things in Oyo State. But he was clear, shooting from the hips, telling Atiku Abubakar, you know what? You must go. Straight to the point. And of course, Atiku, well, it's achievable, whatever that means. Is he going to go all out and ensure that Ayu steps down one way or the other? Because for some time it was as if it was a Yinson Wike matter. But the way Sheyi Makinde spoke yesterday, young man to an old man, he did not blink. And what will happen? Some within the PDP ranks are saying, well, if Ayu is forced to leave that position, it will create more crisis for the party. But I think at one point, the party must choose what it wants to do, especially the presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar. Do you want to get everybody on board? Or you want people who have said if they want to lose the election, we will help them to lose the election. So we just sit down and watch how Atiku Abubakar navigates this Ayu curve in the presidential race for the PDP. Other newspapers are also reporting this story. Yes, the Punch newspaper, Atiku Wabara meet aggrieved governors. Makinde demands Ayu's exit. Former BOT chair Jibrin forced to resign. Party is still in crisis, says Bode George. Of course, Chief Bode George, one of the proponents, even before the Wike campaign, that the chairmanship of PDP has to come to the South, since the North has picked the presidential ticket. The Nation newspaper, Makinde leads Southwest PDP on Ayu must go call. Or your governor to Atiku, party must restructure. Chair exit must follow due process. That's Atiku talking. Now the Daily Independent newspaper, 2023 general election, CUPP, Coalition of United Political Parties, uncovers plots to use courts to stop use of beavers, raises the alarm over alleged plan to sack INEC chairman. Yes, the chairman of that coalition. Yes, his name again, Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere. Yes, yesterday he addressed the press. He addressed the nation, and he was raising an alarm, which I think we should all take seriously, especially INEC, because from his position, there are grand design to undermine the efforts of the Electoral Commission in their bid to deliver a free, fair, and credible election. And he said, right now, there is a case in court, according to him, secretly filed. I don't know whether you secretly file cases. Lawyers, you tell me, how do you secretly file cases? A case has been filed in court. I think that's how we journalists will put it. In Owerri Federal High Court, where the case was filed since August 24, 2022. And the substance of that case is that the proponents of that case are trying to stop the use of beavers. And if that were to happen, and of course, I won't just put it beyond politicians who have a way of procuring judgment when they want to be mischievous. And I think all parties should take this very seriously. But beyond that, it also talked about how the recent continuous voters registration was also manipulated in certain areas. And it came up with the INEC display, where you see photograph of a woman and the gender is male. A number of that. Then you see foreign names, American names, Greek names, all on the register, and it pointed a particular area, stating that many states where APC is in control, those are his words, have perfected that act. So I think it's something INEC has to take a look at, whether there is any substance in the allegations. And of course, this issue of some people trying to stop the use of beavers, which many have given credit for the success of Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun polls. And we're all looking forward to the use of beavers in the general election. Now, the foreign newspapers quickly, the Times of London, a nation pays respect. Thousands queued across central London. The Queen was handed to the care of the nation to lie in state in Westminster. Of course, the Daily Telegraph also reporting that story. Nations turn to say farewell. Farewell to the Queen. The royal family delivers the Queen Elizabeth's coffin to public as first of her subjects pay respect in Westminster Hall. The body will be lying in the hall for the next 4 days till Monday, when the Queen Elizabeth II, the Great, some now add, will be buried, interred. And the nation will move on after mourning the departure of the monarch. Reuben, Rufai, and Tundu. I don't know whether we'll have any time.
Well, Manuel Ofeni, it looks like we've run out of time. Our next guest is already seated in the Abuja studio. But thank you very much for the review.